All right, in we go. So this is Vagrants map pick, so they should be committing ritual knifeicide. They're doing it. Brett and Mason going right in on it. Oh, there's Sandman. Third party into the fray. Look at this. Brutality in the CT spawn. Oh no, the humanity. Gotta love the camera work, following them around. Brett, the last man standing. 1 versus 5. Come on. Come on. Stop backpedaling and go face your fate like a man. Now Legacy are knifing each other. They're bored. They're bloodthirsty. Go die like a man. Thank you. All right. Legacy will get their choice of side. They'll choose the T side. And we'll dive right in. A little bit of time left to get your channel points in if you have them. If not, hit the follow button on Twitch if you have not already. And if you're over on YouTube, do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you so choose. If you have the time, and we will dive right on in. A 4-player stack on the B-bomb site for Vagrants. Seb left alone on A. Let's see what Legacy have to show for us. Luck's getting in close, getting in early. Ooh, nade goes in. That's some good damage. The flash blinding. Not even really needed. Luck's just putting the pistol to the forehead of Sandman. Needs one more here in E-box, but will be denied it. Mason with the kill, tapping away at a long-distance target. Nissim knocked down to 2 HP. So a good trade on the side of Vagrants. And Legacy now going to try and force their way in. They're going to split on over to A, but they're doing it quite loudly. So Vagrants already hot on their heels. Seb not going to go for the initial peek over by Heaven. Ooh, goes in for it and zoom out with the timing. Now, bomb down, and oh, these pistols. We've already seen Legacy win both of them on the other map. And this one might not go differently at all. Mason in a 1 versus 4, just hanging out in sewers. But, I don't think he's going to challenge this. I think he's just looking for the exits. He might have something, though. Sadzent does wander into his crosshairs. But that is going to be the round for Legacy. Pistol round. Terrorists win. And it does look like on the other streams, Nouns have beaten LFO4 on map number 1. And Blue Jays have beaten Party Astronauts on map number 1. So everything's wrapped up. As we head into round number 2. Now, once again, Vagrants, they went in with the force last time on their CT side. And being that this is Anubis, and you start on your T side because that's the one that you want, they do the same thing. Force for the second round. No scout in the hands of Consti this time around. Just an MP9 for Mason and pistols the rest of the 4. Legacy, though, exploiting some rifles on into this one. Only a singular SMG for Sadzin as he goes jumping around the smoke. A couple of Galils and the AKs in the hands of Dumao and Lux. So, definite firepower advantage after winning the pistol. As you would expect. Ooh, they're going in. The 5-7 of Sandman not able to stand tall on this one. Mason does answer back in mid, but will be clapped back by a Lotto. And there's the double as well, and the triple. Oh, and there might even be more food for him. Brett, the next challenger, awaiting in camera, but Nissim going to be the one to clean up his body. So Legacy with a solid 2 rounds, and they should be able to wrap up another here with no weapons, no primaries on the side of Vagrants after losing the Force Spy. They, okay. I also just noticed 2 rounds in, and the only player with kills on Vagrants is Mason. So, you know, hey, Mason doing a good job, but Legacy might just walk into the stack here. 4 pistols can be quite scary if you don't take them down one at a time. Oh, they're just, never mind. They're just steamrolled here. Just absolutely get the roller. It's time to flatten. Consti is able to back away, but the 2 players with 5.7s, Coughing Baby versus Atomic Bomb over here. Sadzin with 1. The only question is who will get the kill on Consti. No armor, just a 5.7, no utility. Just has to plink away. Okay, he's got 1. 1 headshot. But that is the MAC-10 whisked away from Legacy. They hold on to the rifles as they take a 3rd round. So... full rifles out now for Vagrant. So, while the Force Spies haven't been working, it's one of those risky plays that I don't hate. I talk over as Seb already loses his life to the op. I don't dislike the 2nd round Force Spies that we've seen Vagrants doing, especially on a map where you have the opportunity to make those close-ranged weapons work. And hey, these M4s working out pretty well for them. They've already found 3. 2 versus 4 now. Legacy, that op, low HP as well. Ooh, and Mason just gonna wrap around, sprays down both. And there we go. Vagrants cracking on in round number 4 this time. Let's get another quick look at that one. We're gonna just take a look at the spray down this time around. That's why you memorize your spray patterns. For moments like that. The M4 is a gun where the damage drops off pretty heavily the longer range you get. And so you're gonna need more of those bullets to be hitting. Well, good armaments for the Legacy side, and Brett already dropped through the smoke. That's the E-Box player down, and Legacy look like they're already deciding to just combine on B, and it might just work out for them. Miss him with the first, and like Sandman only able to knock him back. So 2 versus 4, and we might already have the save for Vagrants. Although, if we don't, now Sadzin with the opportunity to take away these saved weapons, to take away the possibility at momentum for Vagrants. He's called out that both the players are here. He's smoked off, but now... well, Dumao has arrived, and the rest of the cavalry has arrived as well. It's Lux to clean up. And Legacy. Oh, they're going to make this one difficult as well for the Vagrants. All right, so that's going to be the Force Spy going into round number 6 for Vagrants. They've got the M4, they've got the MP9, and 3 pistols. They've also left A pretty open. The 2 of the pistols hanging out mid for Vagrants. I guess they're hoping for somebody to walk on into them. But that does mean that the bomb can walk onto A unabated, which it has. Lux already here. Already running all the way around Cake, and he's like, hey, we have A. So it's going to be Pretty free 5th round for Legacy. There's no kits on Vagrants, so all Legacy have to do is just kind of hold on. There's not a whole lot of option for Vagrants to make any inroads. So it's a unicorn round. No one dies. If this weren't ECL, we could do silly effects, but honestly, we should keep... Okay, never mind. Not a unicorn round. Not a unicorn round. Call it off. Call off the silliness. Call off the goofies. Consti, good kill onto that 5-7. We are getting a little bit of bloodshed in the save here, but that's only 2 kills, 2 weapons down for Legacy. Their momentum gonna just keep heading on over. Vagrants with the timeout. All right. What have they got cooking? Hopefully something here, because this one definitely not looking too great. I do think, so after this, we can take a quick look at the current rankings and see what teams we think are going to be joining in to next season. Regardless, this is going to be a pretty important rifle round for Vagrants. Oh. All right, Consti with a quick peek in. Nissim, not expecting that so soon out of A main. So the timing favors Vagrants. Now going to be forced to defend the B-bomb site, but Brett, with a good start, knocks Lux's head off. And Vagrants now in a 5 versus 3. This one feels... Well, this might just be where they can start to build up some momentum, but oh no. Well, that's one down. Legacy still with plenty of time to battle with. We could get the wraparound, though. Brett could definitely offer up some danger to these Legacy players. We'll be scared to go any further than T-step, so that means he's left the sights weak. It's basically 1-1-1. Player in Temple could rotate into mid. But this is a 4 versus 3 that, oh man, the positions feel like they're so much stronger for Legacy. 30 seconds left. They're going to group up for the B main push. Sandman needs to go huge here. He's in a powerful position. He's close up and personal. The nade's going to start to fly in. Consti going to be called in for the rotate. He gets the start of the spray, but he's down to half a clip, and Dumao with the headshot. Consti trades. But there's enough time for this plant to come in. There is Brett ready and waiting inside of E-Box, but he doesn't hit the shots. And this plant is going to hit for Legacy. Now things start to get troubles. Oh, and there's... Oh, no, Brett. Not expecting the AWP. Seb with the trade, but Lato in a 1 versus 2. This one feels like Legacy, or like Vagrants could do it. 27 HP. This would be a massive clutch. Oh, that's the first. That's the first piece needed. This bomb is so out in the open. But he's got the kit. He's got the kit, and he's not peeking. So Vagrants, they finally collapse another round. Only 1 player surviving, but that's better than nothing. Alrighty. Well, is this their chance? Is this Vagrant's chance? The economy has just continued to build for Legacy so strong that we do have another buy for them. But if they can continue to keep Legacy slow, they might just have a chance yet. The key is not losing the players early. So if they can continue doing that, if they can continue just, at least forcing Legacy to play slow. Uh-oh, the smoke break, and Lux good for 1 to Mao as well. And already a 5 versus 3. I say already, we are at 1 minute and 5. But again, that leaves Legacy in such a powerful position. They've already made it past canals as well, so this A bomb site take may be possible. Seb fighting out from Chems. He doesn't know there's another player here. Lotta with the timing and Lux with the op. And it's just going to be up to Consti now. Already in heaven. That is read by Legacy. Bomb already headed back to B. Consti. Oh, no. Oh, the op not hitting, but Sadzen is, and that's a 6th on the T side. Bomb down for good measure. Well, I don't know what else to say, but well. Legacy really just looking like the better team out there today. Which, I mean, just looking at rankings alone makes sense. Like, the only reason Legacy were as far down as they were is they forfeited a lot of games this season. In previous seasons, they were top 3, top 4. So, just as we kind of take a quick look back at previous seasons, somebody burning there. But season 48, we saw Legacy in 3rd. There were a lot of disqualifications that season. Season 47, Legacy. Oh, Legacy were only in last season. Okay, I had my dates wrong. So we get a good 2 seasons of Brazilian goodness. Brett's like, I know someone's coming for me. I feel it in my bones. Mythic are not playing tonight. So typically if I'm casting ECL, which is what this is, ESL Challenger League, I don't combine it with any other casting or even any other streaming. If it's ECL, I'm doing ECL the whole day, unless there's like some crazy circumstances where I have enough of a gap in between my streams. So Mythic are currently in Advanced. They're playing tomorrow night. At the moment, I'm not looking to cast tomorrow night just because we've got things to iron out on the stream. But, so no, I'm not planning on casting Mythic. And most of the time, it's not that worth it to cast Mythic while they're in Advanced, because all of their players will be on their own point of view, so. I mean, if people are like, oh man, please cast Mythic, I could do it, but maybe we catch a few games this season. Who knows? I try to keep my own Discord pretty updated on what I'm doing. So if you join my Discord, you'll get my schedule. You get all sorts of roles that you can grab if you want. There you go. So. With all of that said, already man advantage on the Legacy side, 5 versus 4. Kind of looks like they want to force their way on in to the B-bomb site. There's 3 players here, so Definitely a little bit dangerous for them to be doing that. But we'll see what they've got cooking. Brett, gonna be the first one to challenge here. Successful, but quickly traded. Oh, and Doom Mao continuing to dominate. Now, that man advantage continuing for the Legacy side. The rotation on into the B-bomb site. But Legacy are just hitting. Mason head ripped off, and it's just up to Consti and the op. And I think you can even be spotted around this corner. That flash in his face. Oh, this one gonna be hurting. Oh, peeks out, but the pizza player packs a punch. That's a pizza, yes. I mean, 13-4 was the scoreline on Inferno, and while the layouts are vastly different, the playstyles can end up very similar between Inferno and Anubis. And Legacy had a really good T side on Inferno, so it stands to reason that they should have a solid T side on Anubis. They've left the bomb behind on T steps, but it does look like they're grouped up to look at the A bomb site as Vagrants, they start to move their forces on over to B. And it might already be too late. Oh, bomb's still not picked up. Luck's looking to crack open the B bomb site as well. Hey, if you've got one bomb site, but why not have second bomb site? And baits Sandman into the op of Sadzin. 2 versus 5 now, just an MP9 and a 5-7 for the Vagrant side, as Legacy seek to pad their stats. They're padding their stats. I'm like, are they seeking to send a message? No, they want more kills. They want more kills. They want more money. And why shouldn't they? Molly will force Consti out into the open. Not enough bullets for Lux, so Mason does pack up one, but that is all that Mason will be offered up. Hello, 9-2 for Legacy. One last attempt, one last buy for Vagrants. Double op, AUG, M4s. But where's the utility? Those ops don't have anything. A single flash on Consti. No utility on Sandman. He's like, the op worked on Inferno. Let's see if it works out here too. Well, that's a good opening. Consti wraps up Lux. There's a kill for Brett as well, so definitely some fuel left in the tank here for Vagrants. 3 versus 4. Legacy, they do get repelled off of this, so now the question is, can Vagrants manage to hold on for a little bit longer, because losing that to the op, not what you want. And okay, they're sneaking up canals. Sadzin is ready for this. Ready for 1, not quite 2. Bomb gonna make its way over to the A bomb site, and I think this one might be donezo. 10 rounds on your T side is better than Legacy were doing on Inferno. This isn't even their map pick, but the T side is the one with the advantage. So if Vagrants can take a pistol, they might still have a chance. Mason here. Ooh, peeks on the Nissim and Cams. It's just going to be up to Dumao's AK to win this one for Legacy. That round timer getting quite short. Oh, here's the Mason falling back. That's baited right into the op of Sandman, and Vagrants, they do manage to take a 3rd round. So They are in the exact same spot that they were on Inferno. But how are you doing, Schmurda? Insert confetti yay. Yeah. We'll get to bring the confetti yay back for advanced. All right. Well, if Vagrants can win this pistol, they can start to battle this one back. This would be their first pistol on this one. Anti-flash here for the dualies, and it's just the... Oh, wait a minute. Dualies caught Sadson, although still fragging out. The flash goes in. That will stop the push in from the Vagrant side, and these headshots will continue to do their work. Doom out. 2 pistols, 2 kills, and it is a relatively clean pistol round from Legacy. Well, I'll say this. I'm doing better than the Vagrants are right now. I get to sit back and enjoy this game. And Vagrants, they unfortunately are getting beaten to a bloody pulp by Legacy. Zoom out already starting things off with a dunk. Oh, this one. Oh, the humanity. Vagrants looking to sneak their way into the A-bomb site. The MP7 for Lotto ready and waiting for them. They're making just the right amount of noise, and with no armor, this MP7 going to tear them right up. There's 1, there's 2, bomb down. And a Sandman and Consti. The Sandman and Consti show to try and pick up these pieces once again. The Deagles just trying for something. We all need a little bit more love here on the battlefield. MP7 though, Lotto, it's a 4K, but I can't even get excited about it. You're gunning down unarmored players. That's like a war crime or something. I don't know. Someone get the Red Cross involved. Need a confetti sad animation? Yeah, you need a sad trombone. A womp womp. Alright. Vagrants, they managed to take a 4th on Inferno. The money for Legacy isn't completely online just yet. If Vagrants can win 1, there's still a chance. It's not a big one. But I am saying there's a chance. It's just about the same amount of chance as you have an unboxing of gold. But you do have that chance. But that's bombed down outside of A main. Look at the kills hitting the feed here. Sprays in through the smoke. Working out for Legacy. Famas even getting a kill for Lux. But Mason does pick up and extricate the bomb. He's making his way fast through the water, and Nissim going to be more than ready for this. MP9 in hand. Look at the damage. Already crushed 50 health. Pulls out the pistol to finish the job, and, well, now Sandman has to follow out smoke to pick up the bomb, but no, it's a nothing play. All the ESL channels went offline. Wait, really? Why? What the heck? Why did all the ESL channels go offline? Did all the other games end? Well, I appreciate you joining in, but unfortunately, there's not going to be much left of this channel either. Drunken Llama, thank you for the 10 biddies. I wonder what happened to the ESL channels. 12-3. Vagrants have anything left to be done here? Gotta be a huge uphill struggle for them. Looking like they want to try to split their way onto B. There's 2 players on A. Though Mason about to be challenged here in mid. There's a lot of heat coming his way. And meanwhile, this amount of E-Box just denying everything from Vagrants. Just one after another, they peek on in. And it's Legacy all the way down. Legacy are like, this is our last season in North America. We're going to make sure it's a good one. We're going to take those VRS points. We're going to bring them to Brazil. We're going to bring them home with us. And that's what we're getting here today. 13-3. Legacy, absolute domination. 2 maps running. 13-4 and 13-3 tonight.